Did I once almost accidentally start a forest fire? You can let me know by voting along in the chat. Let's find out who's telling the truth and who is a chump. Welcome to Chump, everybody, the Rooster Teeth game show all about lying and deception. I'm your host, Jeremy Dooley, and remember to protect yourself online today by heading to expressvpn.com/chump. Now, we've got a list of deceivers here for you today, some that have never been on the show before. Let's introduce them, starting with deceiver number 1, Adam Kovic.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Adam Kovic. Gotcha.
Deceiver number 2, Ryan Haywood.
I'm so happy to be back again. Thanks.
Yeah, welcome back, Ryan. And deceiver number 3, Issa Badiola.
Pew, 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 pew.
Only 2 people can suss out whether or not they're telling the truth or lying. The first being today's contestant, Mr. Blaine Gibson. Correct. And the other, like, he's so whimpering about the other person being you, the audience voting along at home. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Hello.
Jeremy, I have to
Blaine.
say, I lost the last time, but the gloves are coming off. The gloves and the sandals are coming off. They're all coming off. All right?
That's
What the
impressive
hell?
flexibility.
They're coming
Is
off.
that
You know,
is that or is that not actually your foot? Is there someone
I
laying
think
in
it-
front of you?
it's not.
You won't beat me.
You gotta tell me if I'm lying or
not.
Are they my feet, or did my girlfriend put prosthetic hair and is laying on the ground for me to do a physical?
I'll be honest,
Tell me.
I was wondering if it was Chris.
Why would Chris? No, I would never have him at my
Just
house.
like Chris's feet come up in the frame.
I'm,
Chris, what do you have to say about this?
I'm more impressed that you actually put your feet on camera for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You're right, dude. That's OnlyFans content right there, and you're giving
That's
it
going
for
straight
free.
to only feet.
For free.
Or sometimes feet.
Only feet.
That's
Sometimes
for our
feet.
first
Only
members.
Adam, are you confident in your lying abilities for today?
No.
Did you
Wait,
believe
where
him?
is he?
Let's find out with our first game.
You
Our
got
first
it.
game's called Pushing the Envelope. So in this game, I've got 3 true facts about our deceivers. I'm going to shuffle them up and then redistribute them. So they might get their own facts, but they might get someone else's. Blaine gets to question each person for 60 seconds about their fact. If it's theirs, they're telling the truth. If it's not, they're lying as answers to all of his questions. At the end, Blaine just tells me if they're telling the truth or lying. And if he gets 2 or more correct, he gets some points. Audience, you work a bit differently, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's read the facts, starting with Adam. The true fact about Adam Kovic is that Adam's uncle was played by a famous actor in a movie. Adam's uncle was played by a famous actor in a movie. The next one goes to Ryan. Ryan did a dance that appeared on a foreign television show. Did a dance that appeared on a foreign television show. And
Writing sound. Sorry.
Make
I'm not
notes.
looking at my feet.
And
That's fine.
Issa once told a man that she died in a car crash. So those are your 3 facts. Blaine, you... Oh, and as for the audience, you are voting on one of these stories in particular. Who actually told a stranger that they died in a car crash? Issa is claiming that it is her. But do you think that that's true? Do you think it's Adam? Do you think it's Ryan? Use the hashtags in the chat to vote. And don't spam the same name. You can change your vote at any point, but you only get 1 vote. So once you put that in, you don't have to do it again. You're good unless you want to change it. Blaine, who do you want to start with here for 60 seconds?
Let's go chronological order. I want to start with Adam.
Oh, chronological. You got it. All right. Starting
Ask
with
away.
Adam, whose uncle was played by a famous actor. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get, set, go.
What's your uncle's name?
Ron Kovic.
Ron Kovic. What movie was this about?
Born on the 4th of July. It's about my uncle being a Vietnam vet. in the atrocities of war. He was paralyzed. He was played by Tom Cruise. There's a whole. They won in a Golden Globe. It was huge news.
Okay, no, I'm familiar with it. So he was played by Tom Cruise.
Yes, my uncle Ron Kovic was played by the Tom Cruise, American movie actor.
Okay, a quick Google search could prove that wrong.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not going to. I mean, is he still alive?
Absolutely. Lives somewhere on the West Coast. Not exactly sure. He's known to live in hotels.
Okay. Are you lying?
No.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right, there it is. Ron, the story of Ron Kovic.
Google it so
Blaine, who would you like to go to next?
We'll go with Ryan next.
Still going in order. Going to Ryan, who did a dance that appeared on a. he's got the Diet Coke ready. Did a dance that appeared on a foreign television show. Blaine, whenever you're ready, 60 seconds. Not whenever you're ready. When I say you're ready, 60 seconds going on the clock. Ready, get set, you're ready.
Oh, what was the dance?
It was not a good one. It was when back when we were doing free play. Meg and I traveled to Japan to do a photo shoot for her cosplay stuff. I was Spike Spiegel, and right as we got off the plane, we were intercepted by this news team who were just, I guess, randomly picking foreigners off as they came out of the airport. And
Killing them?
as Japan is prone to do. Huh?
Sorry, continue. No.
What was your question? I'd like to hear it.
No, it's fine.
No.
Okay, so it was for free play. You were dressed as Spike. Do you know the
It wasn't
name of the
for free
television
play.
show?
It wasn't for free play.
Right,
It was
but
just
there was footage
Meg and I were
from
doing a
free
cosplay
play.
No,
Got
it's
it.
not
And then
for free play. It was during that time period where Meg and I were working
You were
together.
visiting Japan. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay, I did
she
not know free
actually
play
flew
had
us
the
over
budget
there.
to send you guys to Japan.
I'm telling you,
Meg
it's
did.
not free play. Meg actually flew us over there to do the cosplay shoot.
Okay, cool. Show me the dance.
Too late.
Bullshit, Jeremy. I need extra time on the clock.
Too late.
Too late.
That's all you're getting from Ryan. That's it. Trust me. I've worked with him for a while. That's all you're getting.
I'll tell you this, Blaine. I'll tell you this one little tidbit, and it hurts my soul a little bit because they send out the things in a little advance. I look over all the stories. I'm like, I got to come up with good explanations for all these lies. Wasted time.
That
All right.
I was gonna be.
He's
My uncle was gonna be in the Richard Jewell movie. Man. It's gonna be so good.
That leaves Issa, who once had to tell a man that once told a man that she died in a car crash. Audience, this is the one that you are voting on. So we'll see if you believe Issa or not. So keep getting those votes in. Blaine, you get 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, a go.
Issa, would you lie to me?
Maybe.
Okay. Why did you tell this man that you died in a car accident? Who is this man?
So my sister took me to a club. I thought it would be okay, but I actually feel really awkward partying with my sister. She's like 4 years older.
Okay.
And I felt really stupid because I was wearing a sweater and everyone was like waiting for Chromeo and they're all in these outfits. So I just wanted to be left alone. So I was sitting alone by myself in a corner of a club, and it's a club. So a guy comes over, starts talking to me. We're kind of just saying pleasantries. It's like, we're talking to a stranger in New York, right? So it's just like, okay, sure, whatever. But then his opener was, "Did you fall from heaven?" And I knew I didn't want to continue. So that's when I said, "No, but I died in a car crash." And
Did you actually die in a car accident?
Did I actually die in a car accident?
Yeah, did you?
No, but I told the man I did.
Okay, all right. So you lied to him. No, fuck.
Whoa, was she lying? Was she lying then, or is she lying now? One of the. Regardless, there's lies afoot. We
Yeah.
don't know where.
Thanks for listening to my story, Blaine.
You bet.
That is all the questioning. Audience, this is your last chance to change your vote. If you were swayed by that story, Blaine. Before we lock in any answers, how are you feeling after that? Is there anyone you completely don't believe? Anyone you're leaning toward? What are you thinking?
there is a chance that they're all lying. Is that right?
Correct. There's a chance they're
That
all
is how
lying.
math
There's a
works,
chance
yeah.
they're telling the truth.
Okay.
The only
Because
thing
they all got real chatty. Like I just asked them a simple question, and then they were off to the races. So I don't know.
Yep.
That's a
the
little
only thing is
suspicious.
that there cannot be
I don't know,
one
that-
person lying. There can be two, there can be three, there can be none. That's
There
what
I'm
I'll
sure
give
I've
you.
heard Adam say 20 words so far, so I wouldn't call him chatty.
Stone
It's true.
face.
Explain the
I'm a
math to me.
gentleman.
There can only be one person that's lying. Wait.
No. There cannot be just one person lying. Because then where is the other lie? They would have to
So
have
it's three
swapped.
stories, and they're swapped around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so either
Yeah.
all three people got their own stories.
Okay, no, get it. Math. Yeah.
Math.
Yeah.
Math is simply put math.
We can do it
That's
that.
all you need to worry about. All right. Audience, you are locked in, audience. Thank you for voting that you're done for round one. 2 points on the line, so best of luck. Blaine, we're going to go down the line, and you just tell me if you think they're telling the truth or they are lying. So we're going to start things off with Adam Kovic. End of the movie and Tom Cruise. Do you think Adam is telling the truth or is Adam lying?
I believe he may be telling the truth. Yes.
Do you want to lock that? You sound unsure. Do you want to lock it in?
My theory is that he's telling the truth. I'm just going to say it all up front now. And I think that Issa and Ryan had their stories flopped.
So we're going to... Okay, so we're locking in Kovic as telling the truth.
Sure,
I need to
let's
hear
go
you
for it.
say it. Okay.
Yes.
Lock that in.
Lock it in, Regis.
I need to hear you say it. All right, and so by your logic, you're on to Ryan. So you think that Ryan and Issa swap. So you think Ryan's telling a lie.
I do.
Now,
Yeah,
do you
lock
need
it
this
in.
chart that goes from
Oh.
you to dumb to help understand it? There it is.
Made that so
Real bright.
quickly.
So this is the second try. The first one didn't come out as good.
I can't even see it, but it seems as though Ryan's attempting prop comedy. Is that correct?
That's-
Oh, there it
it's-
is. Yep,
there's-
I can see the
there's
graph.
a
Yeah.
lot of, like-
Yeah, it's
there's
growing.
a-
It's growing.
There's a
Kind
curve.
of.
It's well, that was the wrong way, but whatever.
Well done.
Blaine, are we locking in and changing
Very
your
good.
mind? You take a sip on that.
Yeah, we're locking in. We're locking in.
Lock in Ryan as a liar. So back to the math. You're locking in Issa as a liar as well?
That is correct.
Lock it in. All right, Blaine is locked in. Before we reveal anything, let's take a look at what the audience thought. Audience, who told a man they died in a car crash? Issa, they believed Issa. Won them over with the story, but are they correct? That's 40% right there. It's actually pretty close all around. So it's time to go right down the line, starting with Adam, who you thought was telling the truth, and I can reveal that Adam Kovic was telling the truth. You got it right, Blaine. You nailed it. Yes, congratulations.
Good job.
And then you don't have
Yes.
points yet. All right. If you get the next one right, then you got them all. But they could all be telling the truth. Let's find out with
Right.
Ryan, who you thought was telling a lie, and I can reveal that Ryan is telling a lie. You got that correct, which means ipso facto, Issa was also telling a lie. You got that one correct as well. He did the dab. Audience,
Victory dab.
you messed it up. You did not get it right. It was Ryan. Blaine was totally right about that. That was Ryan's story, which means at the end of that round, Blaine receives 2 points. The deceivers and the audience both get nothing, which can change heavily in future games. But that also means that the stories from Issa and Ryan that we didn't get to hear, and also more details from Adam about this Tom Cruise film, we'll hear them in our post-show Chump Change. So
It was a
make sure to
very,
check that out.
very famous film. You say it like it was some obscure tome from a show.
No. I just mean like the whole thing
like a
behind it.
local play or
The
something,
relation.
not a Tom Cruise feature film.
Right. The relation and everything. This episode of Chump is brought to you by DoorDash. All right. Now, you might want Chinese food. They want pizza. And someone nearby is craving froyo. There's something for everyone on DoorDash. DoorDash is the app that brings you food you're craving right now, right to your door. This is also a safe way to continue supporting restaurants in your community. There are thousands of restaurants open for delivery that need your patronage now more than ever. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app, choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with the new contactless delivery drop-off setting. It's super easy to use. I use it all the time. I even like to order from Chili's on there. Listen, you get that triple dipper, you dip some sliders in some ranch, all right? Treat yourself. Is it healthy? No, but who cares? Right now, our listeners can get $5 off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code CHUMP. That's $5 off and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code CHUMP. Don't forget, that's code CHUMP for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. Thanks, DoorDash. But we are going to move right along to our second game, which is called Did I Do That? Now, this game works a little bit differently. I will be the one giving a fact about myself. This is either a true story about me or something Christian just sent to me right before the show. And Blaine will start things off by questioning me for 60 seconds about this fact. The deceivers will then get to question me for 60 seconds about the fact, starting with Adam, and then to Ryan, and then to Issa, and keep going until the 60 seconds are up. At the end of that, I will count down from 3 and then say vote, and they will either put a thumbs up if they think I'm telling the truth, or a thumbs down if they think I'm telling a lie. And majority rules with the deceivers. So if 2 of them go with lie, then their vote is a lie. As for you, audience, you're just voting either hashtag yes or hashtag no. And like I said at the top of the show, the fact about me is my friends and I almost started a forest fire. So that is, my friends and I almost started a forest fire. Is that true? Does Christian know me well? What's happening here? Blaine, you get 60 seconds to question me about this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
Was it like a failed attempt at a campfire? How did it start?
We were camping. I don't know, there's no timer right now, but whatever. We were camping. There it is. But it was not a campfire.
Oh, how was the fire started?
It was a Viking funeral.
For what?
A mouse.
Was it a pet mouse, or did you just find this mouse?
We found a dead mouse, yeah.
Oh, the famous artist. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize he's dead. What were you guys like? I don't understand. Why would you want to just set the thing on fire?
We thought it'd be a good send-off for the mouse when we found it. We put it on a slab of tree bark, then lit some tinder on top of it and set it in the river.
Got it. And then did something else catch fire, or the forest fire, was that an exaggeration of the story?
It was heading toward the opposite bank, which was a large pile of dry brush.
Got it. Okay.
All right, that is the 60 seconds for Blaine. And we now get the 60 seconds for the deceivers. So we're starting with Adam, and then it's going to go to Ryan, and then to Issa. So, Adam, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
How old were you?
I think I was 21. Ryan?
What'd you light it with?
A lighter. A Zippo lighter. Issa?
Where did you guys go camping?
It was in New Hampshire. It was called the Lost River campsite. Adam?
Is that the Southside campsite, or is that the Watchman campsite?
I have no idea. It's next to the White Mountains. We got drunk on the way there and ended up at that campsite.
How'd you extinguish it?
We threw rocks at it until it sank. Issa?
Was there a soundtrack while you guys were doing this?
Other
you guys
than
play
our... No, we were just screaming. Viking.
How many friends
chants.
do you have?
I have a lot of friends. No, I think there were either 4 or 5 other people with me.
Nice.
You didn't
Burn
have to
that one.
answer. We were out of time. That's fine.
Okay. That's okay. You got it in. You slid it in time, so I feel like I had to answer. Okay, that is all of the answers done, and all the questioning done. So, audience, this is your last chance to get your votes in. Now, deceivers, I will give you guys some time right now to deliberate a little bit if you would like to, if you want to kind of say what you're feeling to each other, but you don't have to say what you're about to do.
You really spun me out there with the rocks, because that is potentially the dumbest way to try and stop fire from spreading is to pelt it with rocks.
Also very disrespectful to the mouse.
You know, I mean,
Also, you said it's a Viking funeral. Viking funerals
but
take
at the
place
same
on
time-
water. Yeah, where's the water? Where's the fire spreading if it's on water?
well,
Or
he
did
said
you
it was
not know
going
what
to
a
dry
Viking funeral
brush.
It was going
Oh,
toward it.
okay.
It was
Well, it was going toward it,
sailing
but it hadn't
somehow
reached
across the creek into dry brush.
Okay.
And so you
This
guys,
is wind
which I'm just
sail
talking
was-
out, I know I'm not asking the question. You guys identify a danger, like, look at all that brush. And then you gather up rocks from the stream and start hurling them at the floating mouse.
It's almost like you
While
were there.
Sticks Come Sail Away was playing.
No, we were just screaming. No music. All right.
Thank you, Issa.
Here for you, boy.
I know my audience. All right. Speaking of audience chat, we are now locking in your votes. You are locked in. So now comes the countdown. So I will count down from 3 and then say vote, and you guys will put up your thumbs. Either thumbs up for true, thumbs down for lie. In 3, 2, 1, vote. All right. So unanimous with the deceivers that it is a lie, and Blaine is going with the truth. Before I reveal it, let's see what the chat thought. Does the chat think I'm telling a lie or telling the truth? 80% think I'm telling the truth.
Oh.
That says a lot about what the chat thinks of me. All right, so points up for grabs, and I can reveal, did I almost accidentally start a forest fire? The answer is yes. It is a true story.
all right.
We did. Yeah, it was floating across the way toward it, and yeah, the creek was lined with rocks, so we sank it with rocks. We just threw rocks at it until it went under. It was a deep creek.
Absolutely sounds like some shit I would do as a kid. So I was
Yeah,
like,
we
He
were
was
drinking,
21.
It was
the kid.
More than technically an adult. Yeah.
yeah.
That's not valid.
Which means that Blaine gets a point for that one, and the audience gets a point for that one. Score is 1-3-0, but it is not over yet because the deceivers can earn 2 points in this final game. This episode of CHUMP is brought to you by ExpressVPN. When you use the bathroom, you always close the door behind you, right? You don't want random passerbys looking in on you. So why would you let people look in on you when you go online? Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like going to the bathroom and not even closing the door. Did you know that your internet service provider, like Comcast or Verizon, knows every single website that you visit? And what's worse is they can sell this information to ad companies and tech giants who will use your data to target you. ExpressVPN puts a stop to this. It creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so your online activity can't be seen by anyone. It's super easy to use. It's got a big old button that says activate. You click that, and your IP address is hidden. You can select where you want your IP address to look like it's from, and that's really it. It's super easy. And the best part is using ExpressVPN is easy. It's as easy as closing the bathroom door. Just like I said. You just fire up the app, click that button, you're protected. So if you're like me and believe your online activity is your business and yours alone, secure yourself by visiting expressvpn.com/chump today. Use my exclusive link, expressvpn.com/chump, and you can get an extra 3 months for free. That's expressvpn.com/chump. Protect yourself today. And the final game is called Just the Facts. In In this game, I have one true fact about one of our deceivers, but all three are defending this fact as if it's about them. Blaine will question each person up to my discretion. I'll tell him when to move on about this fact, and then just has to tell me who the fact is really about. Audience, you're doing the same thing. So the fact we have here is one of our three deceivers lost their virginity to a stranger in an online chat room. So that is true about one of our three deceivers. Audience, hashtag Adam, hashtag Ryan, hashtag Issa in the chat to cast your votes. Blaine, you can start your questioning with whoever you like. Who do you want to start with?
Issa.
Starting with Issa. All right. Whenever you're ready, begin, and I'll tell you when to move on.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was waiting for like
timer.
a click timer.
Nope.
Okay.
Are you still in contact with this stranger?
No.
Did you stay like strangers, or did you guys get to know each other and just didn't work out?
We got to know each other. It didn't work out.
Okay. What was the chat room that you guys met in?
AIM.
Okay. So like, did you guys know of each other digitally, and then you met up for the explicit reason to?
Yes. Wait, we liked each other, and then we didn't.
Okay. So there was no dating process. It was just like you met, and then it was like you were there for that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. How old were you?
Oh, that's a good one. 16.
That's a good
16. Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Check
Oh
the
my
facts. We
gosh,
still
all
had
right.
AIM when I was 16.
All right.
All right. Blaine, who would you like to go to next?
Let's go with Ryan.
All right,
Hello.
reverse order. On to
Do we
Ryan
need
whenever
to
you're
have,
ready,
like,
Blaine.
I got a
What's
question for Blaine real quick though before we get started.
Okay.
Do we need to have like a
Go for
birds
it.
and the bees conversation about like you seem uncomfortable talking about sexuality. It's people
I'm
vagina,
uncomfortable talking about sexual stuff with Issa because she's a living cartoon character.
Okay. That's fair.
She's
Thanks.
just too much purity there, and it makes me feel bad for talking about it.
Well, luckily now you're on to Ryan, so begin your questioning.
All right, Ryan, first question. When did you get married?
When did I get married? 2000. I'm not going to say the date, but it was around the late 2000s.
Late
2000.
Okay. Was it your wife? Was she the stranger?
No.
Okay. What year did you interact with this stranger?
God, who remembers years? 1997.
7. Okay. All right. What was the chat room that you guys met in?
Oh man, this is back in the day. This is AOL before AIM. This is just chat rooms.
Oh.
The saying "I lost my virginity" is a bit of an overstatement, but yeah.
Explain. I'm confused here. What do you mean it was an overstatement?
So, young Ryan experiencing the internet unfettered by oversight for the first time, experiencing new things, finding new ways to express himself. Cybersex was a big thing back in those days. Maybe it is now, but there was whole chat rooms dedicated to it. And when you start exploring, things happen.
So you're claiming that you guys didn't actually have real sex. It was cyber sex.
There was no physical sex, but for a 17-year-old, that was a lot still.
So it was your cyber virginity that you lost.
Yeah, well, I'm old.
All right, cutting it off there. Blaine, that leaves Mr. Adam Kovic. Are you prepared to question Adam?
I think I am.
All right, whenever you're ready, begin your questioning.
All right, Adam, what year was it?
Must have been 2001. It was probably after 9/11, if I remember correctly. I was 16.
That's a
I
valid
would've
landmark.
Yeah, I would have been going into 7th grade, I believe. So yeah.
Okay.
I think. No, not 7th
and-
grade. Sorry. No, not 7th grade. What was I? No. Sorry. I was a sophomore in high school. Sorry. I got the years mixed up.
Okay, so like, did this person go to your high school, or were they just a complete internet stranger?
No, it was an internet stranger. It was just someone you just met him in a AOL chat room.
Okay, so all three are AOL chat. All right. Then, all right. So like, what did you guys keep in touch after that, or was it just one and done? You met and then it was done.
No. I mean, there was no real way of keeping in touch. I guess you had phone numbers, but like there was none of that. It was just that was it. Just we each got something out of it, and that was it.
Okay. Was it good?
I mean, 6, 7 out of 10. It's it's your first time. It's awkward. It's weird, but no, it was fine. Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy, I think I'm done, man. I think I got my answer.
Honestly, I was just waiting to see where it went. All right, so there is all of your questioning. Audience, this is your last chance to change your vote if you'd like to. Blame, what are you thinking before you lock anything in? Anyone you don't believe?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm second guessing myself. I don't think it was Ryan, just because that doesn't seem like Ryan behavior. Adam, I went into it thinking it was Adam. But then I think I might think it's Issa. I think it might be Issa. I don't know.
So it sounds like you're kind of between Adam and Issa at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna review my notes, and then I'm gonna
take a look at the notes. Audience, we're locking you in. You are done for the show. So we'll see how it goes for you, audience. Blaine, it is now your turn to actually lock someone in. Who is this fact truly about?
I think it might have been Issa.
You think it's Issa? Do you want to lock that in?
Let's lock it in.
Hear the words.
Lock it in, Issa.
I'm in a cell.
Blaine's going for the clean sweep here. Let's see what the audience thought before we reveal the true answer. They also thought it was Issa. 57% went for Issa. And I can reveal that the person who lost their virginity in an online chat room to a stranger was Adam Kovic. It is true about Adam Kovic. Damn. Which means the deceivers get the full credit, 2 points for fooling both the contestant and the audience. So they did bring it back in the last round. Blaine, you did great. You actually did win this episode. You redeemed yourself. 3 points. But what that does mean is at the end of this episode, the audience watching at home is tonight's CHUMP. There it is. There's sometimes a sound effect that goes with that, but it didn't play right there. Just know it happened. All right.
It's going to come in later when we least expect it. I'm guaranteeing it's just we're going to hear it and it's going to scare us.
Yeah.
Well, the audience is furious right now. Yeah. Thank you very much, Blaine. Thank you, all the deceivers, for tuning in for this one. Issa and Kovic for making their CHUMP debuts. Really appreciated having both of you here. Issa, who was laughing quite a bit in the episode, and Kovic, who was very, very stone-faced the whole time, and I loved it. That
more like
that's
Adam
what won.
Stoic.
Stoic. That's the word. That's what won that last round right there for the deceivers. So thank you again for watching, everybody. Make sure to check out Chump Change, where we're going to hear the truth behind the lies. You got to be a first member to watch that. But for everyone here, you can tune in next week to see another episode and try your luck at winning once again. Thanks for coming by, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching, everybody. And a reminder, we have a brand new animated show called Recorded by Arizal, and you can watch it all for free by clicking the box down below. So make sure to check it out. Give it a watch. Thank you.